I first met Rick when he joined the law firm of Retzel and Anders. I'd been there a few years. We've been friends for decades.
Rick and I first met when our kids were together in elementary school. He's a great father. He goes all out with his children. For me personally, that's the measure of a successful man.
Ever since I've known Rick, he's been involved with civic organizations and nonprofits, Big Brothers, Laner Foundation, Red Cross.
Growing up, one of four, it was always a hectic household. We all were involved in every single sport, had extracurricular activities after school. My dad was my basketball coach, all of my brother's basketball coach, and he took us to all of our activities, even though I know he had a very heavy work schedule.
At Stan Hewitt, Rick stepped in to provide that interim leadership to the organization. He was in that position for about a year and a half, which is a long time for a community leader to step in and support a nonprofit.
Rick is incredibly busy, and yet he does more for the community than any person I know.
One of the things Retzel people got involved in the community was the professional golf tournament out at Firestone Country Club. So I began to volunteer out there, and Rick was already involved, moving up through the ranks in volunteer leadership.
When I was hired to be the new executive director, Rick and we would have pretty regular 7 a.m. meetings. He would come straight from his gym workout, and I would always come in, and of course I had a laundry list of things of like, what about this, and how are we gonna do this, and how did this happen? Rick would always start the morning with just the most calming moments of just, how is your day, or how are you doing? And he always just seemed to always bring levity to the room and to the moment. Rick truly was a kind and gracious leader.
My dad, not a big outdoorsy guy, so my mom was always the Boy Scout leader and would take the boys camping. We were allowed to go, my dad and I were. It was a family trip. We decided to go to a 4th of July party, and we were in the pools, we were in the hotel. It was very nice. My dad and I always had special times like that. Now that he has a granddaughter, I see kind of the similar bond that he's sharing with her. He is so sweet with her. He spends so much time, and especially with his grandson, Ari, as well.
He has a very good fiscal responsibility sense and also a good moral compass, too.
He doesn't just do things on boards out in the public in the open. When COVID started, we actually have a lot of older people in our community. He sent letters out to all of his neighbors saying, if you need me to run groceries for you, if you need me to go pick up prescriptions for you, I definitely can.
I noted some flaws in him. He always wore flashy ties, silk ties. He must have had 100 of them.
The man loves shopping. He has actually told that to my wife.
His fashion sense is truly above par.
He always has better ties than me. I'm sure he's not picking these things. It's got to be Abby or someone else in his life that has a sense of style.
Rick is obviously a very, very great dresser.
Everyone that knows him knows that he loves his bright colors. Even at my basketball games, all of the different schools would know who he was as coach because he would always wear, every single Sunday, the bright string sweaters. Some were yellow, some were black. They were always neon in different colors. Now he ties those in with his ties and his socks.
We have an informal tennis group that I belong to. Rick and Gary are often the opponents against myself and another one of my former partners. I do enjoy beating him on the tennis court.
Even though he lets me down the tennis court as my tennis partner sometimes, I still think he's deserving of this award.
Congratulations on winning the H. Peter Burke Award. We are very proud of you.
From a young age, you've inspired me not only to be a lawyer, but to be someone who gives back to the community, who helps others, and who makes the world a better place.
You've always motivated me to impact the community around me, no matter where I am, in such a positive way, and I will forever be grateful for that.
Congratulations. This is a well-deserved award. Keep going. The community needs you.
He's just truly a really wonderful human being.
I've known you for over 38 years, and throughout that period, I've seen you many, many times doing great things for good people. I appreciate that, and our community appreciates that.
You're a great role model for our family out here in Utah. We hope you have a good night tonight. Congratulations from everyone in Utah.
I'm very proud of you and proud to be able to call you my dad.
We are so proud of you, we love you, and we can't wait to see the good that you continue to do.
Congratulations, Dad. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy that you get to see the work that you've done impact so many people. I love you so much, and I know that a lot of people here do too.